Given Manchester City had scored 106 goals in all competitions this season and hadn't lost a domestic home game, few were giving Watford much hope of an upset at the Etihad when they took on Manuel Pellegrini's team. However, the Hornets hadn't read the script as Fernando Forestieri, put through by Deeney, opened the scoring. Cue wild celebrations amongst the visiting support. Watford had lost their last 6 FA Cup games against teams from higher divisions and were winless in 10, but the form book was being torn up in Manchester as Beppe Sanino's side unbelievably scored again. Slack City defending allowed Akichi Anya to play Deeney in on goal, and the Hornets' top scorer finished coolly underneath Costal Pantilimon. Suddenly, Watford were on course to become the first Championship team to win at City since Nottingham Forest in January 2009, and they weren't letting up. Daniel Pudil latched on to a Marco Farioni right-wing pass, only to fire into the side netting. Watford knew that the second half would bring an onslaught from the home side. They resisted until the hour mark, before Sergio Aguero tucked in from close range after Jonathan Bond had saved from Edin Dzeko, the Argentine netting for a 7th successive match. City were unbeaten in 18 matches in all competitions, a sequence that included 16 victories, but had to draw on all of their quality to peg Watford back. And in Aguero, they have a player at the peak of his powers. Witness this stunning equaliser with just 11 minutes left on the clock. But if the leveller oozed class, the goal that put City in front was more like farce, as Bond inexplicably allowed Aleksandar Kolarov's 35-yard daisy cutter through his legs, with his side only 3 minutes away from a replay. It was to be the second time that City would win from 2 down this term, following their 3-2 victory at Bayern Munich. They went one better against Watford when Aguero grabbed the second hat-trick of his City career with a close-range header to rub salt into Watford's wounds. The Sky Blues through, but not without an almighty scare.